walked in easy, like nothing bends, like every story gently ends. I took my place just off your side, where I could watch but never be inside. You spoke of days that finally feel right, like love don't ever lose its light. And I just listened, kept it low, while feeling more than I could show. Then you said their name without a doubt, like that's what your life's about. And I smiled like I was fine, even as I crossed that line. You didn't see the way I froze, how quiet pain just slowly grows. Still I stayed there, calm and near, while disappearing right here. I stayed until your love pushed me out. Still I never said it out loud. You were already someone's truth, and I was just passing through. You stood there sure, already done, you had found your only one. And I just stayed where I don't belong, holding on for far too long. I know. I started leaving in smaller ways, shorter talks, quieter days. But every time you said my name, I fell right back into the same. Not because you asked me to stay, but I didn't know another way from something I built in my mind. A place I thought we'd both be inside. Maybe I stayed too long to see you were never meant for me. I just built a world too wide, with no place left to hide. And I don't blame you for moving on. You were just where you belong, while I was learning how to stay in a love that fades away. I stayed until your love pushed me out. Now there's nothing left to doubt. You never knew what I became, just a whisper without a name. And now I'm learning how to breathe without the version I believe. Still I carry what remains, a quiet echo of your name. I'll let it drift, I'll let it go, like a river I used to know. Still your story carries on, while I'm already gone. walked in easy, like nothing bends, like every story gently ends. I took my place just off your side, where I could watch but never be inside. You spoke of days that finally feel right, like love don't ever lose its light. And I just listened, kept it low, while feeling more than I could show. Then you said their name without a doubt, like that's what your life's about. And I smiled like I was fine, even as I crossed that line. You didn't see the way I froze, how quiet pain just slowly grows. Still I stayed there, calm and near, while disappearing right here. I stayed until your love pushed me out. Still I never said it out loud. Ooh, you were already someone's truth, and I was just passing through. You stood there, show already done, like you had found your only one. And I just stayed where I don't belong, holding on for far too long. I started leaving in smaller ways, shorter talks, quieter days. But every time you said my name, I fell right back into the same. Not because you asked me to stay, but I didn't know enough. We used to sit by that window late afternoons. You traced the table lines while humming low tunes. I watched the light hit your face, didn't say much. Thought being close like that maybe was enough. Then your phone lit up, I saw your eyes change, soft in a way that felt out of my range. You said their name like a prayer under your breath, and I just smiled, played along, staring at less. I'm loving someone who's already home in somebody else's arms, not alone, trying to hold on. But I know the truth, I'm just a quiet line in a story about you. Oh, I feel it breaking slow in my chest, but I stay silent, do my best. 'Cause you're happy, I can see, even if it ain't with me. Yeah. That night you said it, I'm happy now. Didn't mean harm, didn't show me how to stop this feeling I never claimed. Just sat there nodding while drowning in pain. Maybe love ain't all should have made. Now I see clear through all this ache. Some hearts ain't yours, no matter what you give or take. I'm loving someone who's already home in somebody else's arms, not alone. Trying to let go, but it lingers in me like a half-faded dream. I still can't unsee. Oh, won't break it, won't cross that line.
Just keep this safe.
Somewhere inside,
You're still smiling.
you're still smiling. That's enough, even if it's not my lovey. I still see you from time to time. No more reaching, no more trying. Just a quiet feeling, I let it be. Not waiting the same, but it stays with me. Fade, gone. Coffee was brewing before the sun touched the blinds. Rain on the kitchen glass kept perfect time. Bare feet on cold tile, I waited on toast. You laughed in the next room with somebody on the phone. I smiled to myself, thought maybe we're okay. After all the storms, we finally found a place. Your jacket by the door, your keys on the shelf. Funny how danger can look like something else. Then your phone turned over every time it rang. Late night excuses all started sounding the same. Deleted messages, baby, it's work. But your eyes stopped staying where mine used to hurt. I blame my mind, said trauma talks too loud. Folded your shirts, cried where you weren't around. You slept beside me, but miles away. Lord, I never felt so alone with somebody that close to my face. How do you lie with your hand in mine? How do you kiss me and leave me behind? I gave you the parts of me I couldn't say, and you used my scars like roads you could pave. Oh, trusted you like Sunday prayer. Now your ghost is breathing in my air. You didn't break my heart in one night, no. You broke it slow, where I couldn't see the knife. It was a voicemail, 30 seconds long. Her voice sounded happy, and you sang along. I sat on that bathroom floor till daylight came, stared at cracked white tiles, whispering your name. When I asked the truth, you looked tired, not ashamed. Said I never meant like that softened pain. I laughed out loud, then silence arrived. That's the sound a heart makes when it barely survives. For months I reached for my phone at night to tell you dumb things like city lights, a dog in a sweater, a song in a store. Then I'd remember you don't live here anymore. Trust ain't weakness, love ain't blind. I was real, you were just passing time. And healing came slow, like winter to spring, when I stopped wearing your guilt on me. How do you lie with your hand in mine? How do you kiss me and leave me behind? I gave you the parts of me I couldn't save, and you used my scars like roads you could pave. Oh, now I hear my own voice again, through the rain, through the ache, through the end. You took my trust, but not my soul, no. And I still got a heart, learning to be whole. Coffee still brews on rainy days, toast still jumps the same old way. And sometimes healing sounds like this, a long deep breath and almost forgiveness. Not today, maybe someday, fade away.
Walked in easy, like the night felt safe, like every worry found its place. I stayed a little out of view, just close enough to look at you. You spoke about days that felt so right, like love don't ever lose its light. And I kept quiet, held it in, where all my words have never been. Then you said their name like it was home, like you were never alone. And I smiled like I understood, even though I never could. You didn't see the way I paused, or how I broke without a cause. Still I sat there calm and still, loving you against my will. I stayed silent while my heart chose you, with nothing left that I could do. You were already someone's truth, and I was just passing through. You spoke like love was already done, like you had found your only one. And I just stood where I don't belong, too long. Yeah, I know. I started leaving in smaller ways, shorter talks, fewer days. But every time you said my name, I fell right back into the same. Not because you pulled me near, but because I kept you here, in a place inside my mind where I thought you might be mine. Maybe silence was my mistake. Every word I didn't say built a space that felt so real, for a love I couldn't feel. And I don't blame you for not seeing you were just being what you're being, while I was losing piece by piece in a love without release. I stayed silent while my heart chose you. Now I'm learning how to undo every piece I held too tight, every hope that lost its fight. You were never mine to claim. Still I carry your name. And now I'm learning how to be somewhere you won't look for me. I'll let it fade, I'll let it go, like a river I used to know. Still your voice lives in my mind, but I'm leaving it behind. Alarm clock rings at 4:17. Same old sound again. Dark room, cold floor. I'm pulling on these boots in the dark, my friend. Coffee from a cracked old mug, steam rising thin and slow. My baby's asleep down the hall, so I kiss her head and go. Truck lights cut through morning rain, highway hums low and mean, warehouse dust on my tired hands, same gray walls I've always seen. Lift it up, set it down, break your back for honest pay, and somehow every Friday night that money slips away. Then I wash dishes downtown till midnight closes in, scraping rich folks' leftovers off plates they barely touched again. One man leaves his steak half-eaten, one girl leaves expensive wine, and I'm counting tips that ain't even mine, whispering, God, send me a sign. Come home and the lights go out, silence cuts like a knife. My little girl says, Daddy, that broke me more than life. We lit candles on the kitchen floor, pretended we were fine. She laughed at shadows on the wall, while my wife cried keeps getting rough. I give my sweat, I give my soul, I give all I got to give. Why does surviving feel so hard when all I do is live? Oh, Lord, tell me what I'm missing.
How much pain
Before this road starts shifting,
I'm still standing,
but barely upright, working day and night, day and night, day and night. Teacher gave my daughter homework. Tell us who your hero is. She handed me that paper with shaky lines and little crayons on it. Big arms on a stick figure, crooked smile in blue. Underneath she wrote, my daddy works all day and still comes home to me too. I locked myself inside that bathroom, turned the faucet on real loud, tried to hide the way I broke, tried not to make a sound. Then in that mirror I saw a man, exhausted to his bones, still somehow worth more than every bill. Collector calling my phone. Maybe success ain't a mansion, maybe it ain't gold chain shine. Maybe it's hearing your daughter laugh while storms tear through your life. Maybe love is the paycheck that this world can't calculate. And maybe I ain't losing, no, I'm just surviving one more day. I've been working day and night, still it ain't enough. Still praying heaven hears me when these days get way too rough. But I got arms that still can hold a heart that somehow won't let go. Oh Lord, I'm tired but I'm fighting, even when tomorrow stays uncertain, till these worn out boots give up their fight. I'll keep working day and night, day and night, day and night. Alarm clock waits for 4:17. Boots beside the bed,